Billy Wiz Gamer back online with a Cercle versus Club Blues on the squad building challenge for the Marquee matchups. It requires 3 rare players this team, but they don't have to be gold, and obviously gold rares are going to be 600 plus, and none of these are 600 plus. The only problem I do have with sort of promoting silver players, and especially rare silver players, is there's normally only about 2 or 3 of them on the market when I buy them for the same price, and then they just dramatically increase. So what I'd recommend for you to do, rather than replicate the team exactly how I've done it, is put in English players, silver English players for 300 or 400 in Division 4, the English 4th, the English 3rd and the English 2nd, and find some silver rare players that will come in at under like 400, 500, because otherwise they can just get ridiculous. I wouldn't say, and it's the same with all of these guys. They're all 200 bronzes, but they're from different divisions like English 4th, English 3rd and English. And if you do not have the required chemistry at the end, just marry up some of these lines so that they're green. Make sure that you got, if they're orange, make another one green, make another one green until you reach the required chemistry, because you can see here, I've got the chemistry, but only 3. I've got no loyalty, no position changes along those lines. But you do also need 2 Belgian players, which are these 2, the goalkeeper and the goalkeeper. But they were, again, the cheapest ones I could find. So let's get into it. Arne Gallens bought for 700. Plays for KV Kortrijk in the Belgium first league and is Belgium. From Belgium. The centre back on the right is Harry Lennon, bought for 200. Plays for Southend United in the English 3rd and is English. The centre back in the middle is Ferran Rawson, bought for 200. Plays for Forest Green in the English 4th and is English. The goalkeeper, or the centre back on the far left, is Arnaud Baudard, bought for 700. Plays for Standard Liège in the Belgian First League and is from Belgium. The right midfielder is Cody Jones, bought for 300. Plays for Coventry City in the English 3rd and is English. Centre mid is centre defensive midfield. It's Michael Bostwick, bought for 300. Plays for Lincoln City in the English 4th and is English. The centre attacking midfielder is Joe Lynch, bought for 200. Plays for Crewe Alexandra in the English 4th and is English. Centre mid on the left is James Ferry, bought for 200. Plays for Stevenage in the English 4th and is English. The left midfielder is Dexter Waters, bought for 200. Plays for Coventry City in English 3rd and is English. The striker on the right is Danny Hilton, bought for 300. Plays for Luton Town in English 3rd and is English. The striker on the left is Dylan Asongani, bought for 200. Plays for MK Dons in English 4th and is English. So there you go. That gets us a small prime mixed players pack, but I shall just show you how to find those silver players, because I can see it being quite tricky for people. My explanation is not very good. That's just me in general. And let's just open this pack up, see if we get anything good, and then I'll just show you where to find those silvers and rare players. We've got some cack. Absolute cack, man. Yeah, great. Just what I wanted. Nzanzi. Righty ho. Yeah. So basically, go to transfers. Hold on. Go to transfers. Transfer market. Then nation or region English, and then go. I'm gonna go silver, and then you have to put this up to about 400, I would imagine. And you'll see there's none of them are rare. They're all the normal guys. Alright, so that's not working well at all, considering. Alright, it's because it's on the left midfield. I think the best ones was the English 3rd. Have a look. Yeah, so someone like Arlo, we need a right midfielder in our team. You just chuck him in. But you have to make sure you get obviously the shiny ones. But you see there, Chaplin, another striker there for. So there would be 2 that we were doing on the right hand side. It'd be a right midfielder and a striker. And then we'd try and find another one that's a CDM or something along those lines. Don't really want those. But you could, as is just one league. But a lot of strikers there, so you could just put 2 strikers that link together gold. Right midfielder there again. So you should be able to do it if you understand what I'm trying to say. And if you don't, then I don't know. Just search silver English 2s and you'll find some rares. Is it English 2? English 2, no. English 2, oh, there is some, yeah. But the reason I'm saying English is because you always get the link with English, and then from English you should be able to find cheap people in a position next to them that then you can put a green line to. If it's the same, if they're from the same country and in the same league, then there'll be a green super link. If it's just the same country and they're in a different league, it will be orange link. So that's what you need to try and do. I'm probably shy at explaining it, but that's just life. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Believers Gamer over and